Welcome back, Ice Babies. Are you guys still here with me? I might have confused some with all the subject matter experimenting I've been doing. I didn't want to believe that the general content consensus is give me more Watts. But there's definitely an audience for it, so I have to be thoughtful and approach those kinds of videos from a different angle. That's just super important to me as a creator. I was recently thinking about the time that has already passed since we heard of the Watts family and the mayhem that befell them. In August 2018, the world was shaken by the tragic disappearance and murder of Shanann Watts and her two young daughters, Bella and Celeste. Their story captured the hearts of millions, sparking discussions about family, domestic violence, and the fragility of life. It's been 5 years since Chris Watts was on our TV screens, self-soothing with arms crossed and swaying awkwardly as he forced out an empty plea for his family's return.
But I mean, could she just taken off? I don't know. But if somebody has her and they're not safe, like, I want them back now. Like that's what's in my head. Like, if they're safe right now, they're gonna come back. But if they're not safe right now, that's the not knowing part. Like, if they're not safe, last night I had every light in the house on. I was hoping that I would just ran over by the kids running in the door and just like barrel rushing me, but it didn't happen. And it was just a traumatic night trying to be here.
5 years. It got me wondering where the Watts family would be today had they not been ruthlessly annihilated by their patriarch, Christopher Watts. So with some AI age progression software and a little personality profile analyses, I decided to dedicate a video to what might have been if the Watts victims were still alive. But before we get into that, please take a moment and subscribe. Before contributing my own content to YouTube, I really did not grasp the importance of audience support and engagement. So I've actually grown not just as a creator, but as a viewer. I'm hyper aware now of my viewing habits, and when something captures my interest, I make sure to show my appreciation to that channel. And for baby channels like mine, every individual act of support counts, I promise you. With that said, let's talk about what might have been today for the Watts victims of 2018. Shanann Watts, a vibrant and ambitious woman, was known for her unwavering dedication to her family and her passion for health and wellness. Shanann would now be 40 years old had her husband, Christopher Watts, spared her life by opting for, divorce instead of cold-blooded extermination. Today, she might have continued to inspire others through her entrepreneurial spirit, perhaps launching her own successful business in the health and fitness industry. With her magnetic personality and drive, Shanann would have undoubtedly made a significant impact on the lives of those around her and beyond. I mean, just consider the evolution of the internet and the power digital influencers hold. I can definitely see Shanann being a major player in that world today. Bella, the eldest daughter, was a sweet and creative soul with a love for art and music. In an alternate reality, and if her father, her hero, Chris Watts, had not snuffed out her little life, she might be thriving in school, excelling academically, and pursuing her artistic talents with fervor. Bella would be 10 years old if she were alive now, and whether she's painting colorful masterpieces or playing her favorite tunes on the piano, Bella's creativity and zest for life would shine brightly for all to see. I'd like to think that Bella's self-confidence would have matured over 5 years, and I can even picture her stealing the spotlight from her rascally sister. Celeste, the youngest daughter, also known as Cece, was a playful and free spirit, always ready for new adventures and discoveries. Today, she'd be 8 years old, and she'd more than likely still be a bundle of energy, exploring the world with wide-eyed wonder and infectious enthusiasm. From chasing butterflies in the backyard to dreaming up fantastical adventures with her toys, Celeste's joyful presence would bring smiles and laughter to everyone she meets. Unfortunately, CC2 was mercilessly stolen from Earth, a victim of Chris Watts, the man with whom she had an unbreakable father-daughter bond with. As a family in the present, Shanann, Bella, and Celeste might be cherishing simple moments of togetherness, baking cookies in the kitchen, cuddling up for movie nights, and sharing stories around the dinner table. Their bond, strengthened by time, love, and resilience, would serve as a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. You'll notice I'm not including CW in this what might have been fantasy. We know where he is. He still possesses the gift of life, despite playing God and taking the lives of his wife and children. And while I'm not providing any age progression predictions or personality profiling for Nico, the unborn baby boy who died in utero when Shanann took her last breaths, I do want to take a moment to recognize that he would have been a welcomed part of the Watts girls' wolf pack. He would have been so very loved by them. While we can only imagine the lives Shanann, Bella, and Celeste might be leading today, their memory lives in the hearts of those who loved them. Their story serves as a reminder to cherish the moments we have with our own loved ones and to never take a single day for granted. As we honor their legacy, let us strive to spread kindness, compassion, and empathy in our own communities. May we never forget the precious lives of Shanann, Bella, and Celeste Watts, and may their memory continue to inspire us to live each day with love and gratitude. Thanks a lot, guys, for being here with me today. Maybe you didn't subscribe at the beginning of this video, but you made it all the way through, and it would make my day to welcome you to this community. So give some serious consideration to smashing that subscribe button before you go. While you're at it, let's get the conversation flowing in the comments. I'll engage. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.